I'm honored to introduce my friend, the current and soon-to-be re-elected Mayor of Kelowna, His Worship, Mayor Colin Basran.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm just going to take a sec to take this all in because this is spectacular. I'm absolutely blown away by how many of you have chosen to spend some of your time here this morning with me. Pretty overwhelming. So thank you for this. Una, thank you. Maybe only for myself and some of the other current and recovering politicians up here, we might be the only ones who enjoy public speaking, so I know not your favorite thing. The fact you're willing to do this today in front of this crowd means a lot to me. You're incredible, and your support means so much to me, so thank you. So, yeah, please, thank you. So as Una said, 4 years ago, I stood before you with a new vision for our community. With your support and a lot of hard work, we've accomplished something special. Today, Kelowna is a dynamic and vibrant city with a sense of optimism we've not seen before. While complacency tends to arise during the good times, we simply can't afford it. Let us not forget that it wasn't all that long ago that the optimism seen today was rather scarce. As we speak, our economy is thriving. Our town centers are bustling with activity. Arts and culture is filling the heart of our community. I am not willing to risk this transformation. You have worked too hard to initiate this progress, and it is with your support today that I want to make sure that we do not lose this positive momentum. So it is with great pride, with all of you standing with me today, that I am announcing I will be seeking re-election as the Mayor of Kelowna. Serving this community through one of the most prosperous times in our city's history has been an experience of a lifetime and something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And I'm proud to have been such a part of a team that has accomplished so much. Some of the highlights include the first phase of an integrated water system for our city, the continued transformation of our downtown, and the collaborative work we've done with our great community partners and social agencies. And I'm sure you can appreciate standing in the hot sun. I could be up here for an hour listing off the accomplishments of this council, but I won't. But I do want to take a minute to introduce some of my council colleagues who have been kind enough to join me this afternoon or this evening, or this morning, I suppose. I'll get it straight, a little nervous. I have joining us this morning, Councillor Luke Stack, Councillor Gail Given, Councillor Tracy Gray, and Councillor Charlie Hodge. Thank you to the four of you. This really does mean a lot to me. Personally, I've learned a lot over the course of this term. I also have a newfound appreciation for how demanding a life in public can be. And if you don't believe me, just ask my council colleagues when they are kind enough to fill in for me when I reluctantly take a holiday. And many of you, I know I've heard it, have joked about my increased amount of gray hair. So much so, in fact, that someone I met recently guessed that I was closer to 50 than 40. Not gonna lie, that one stung a bit. But all kidding aside, with your support, I look forward to gaining more experience leading what many of us believe to be the best city in the world and a place we are so proud to call home. I am so fortunate to be surrounded by such a great team. None of this would be remotely possible without the tremendous support of my wife, Leanne, our beautiful kids, Naya and Keenan, my incredible parents, Donna and George, who after so many years still keep sacrificing so much for us. Thank you. And I'm so proud to say I have the best campaign team in the business. Led by Wayne Pierce, my campaign manager, back for another round. We have Debbie Robert over here. Debbie does everything. It's too hard to list all the things she does for us. Amanda Wright, where are you, Amanda? Amanda keeps us on track with our spending. There's Amanda over there. And of course, Victor and Egal, they don't need last names, but they are, I can't believe they're back for a third time, I have to say that. I don't know where I'd be without the two of them, and they are just my absolute rocks, and I'm so fortunate that the two of them came into my life. So with this great team behind me, I'm excited to embark on a new campaign with the same passion and vision that brought us here. A place where the hard work and risks taken by entrepreneurs are valued and encouraged. Small business is the backbone of our economy, creating jobs and opportunities for our residents. Our economy is more diverse than it has ever been, and that's why we've been recognized as the top place in Canada for entrepreneurs to start a business by the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. BMO's annual labour market report card ranked Kelowna as the #1 job market in Canada last year. And last year was also the best development year in the city's history. And we see the results with construction of progressive developments taking shape in every town centre and surrounding neighbourhood. We continue to be one of the fastest growing regions in Canada. These new residents want to be here for the same reasons you and I do. Because it's an amazing place to call home, an incredible mix of opportunity in an environment with natural amenities that can't be found anywhere else. A place where arts and culture are valued and as a result attract world-class talent normally seen in much larger cities. We are so fortunate to live here. Having said all that, I am taking nothing for granted. Because with success, we know comes challenges. I look forward to working with you to advance both short-term and long-term innovative strategies to deal with your concerns that not only will make our city better, but will be models for communities across the country. The journey home is one such example. It's going to take courage and leadership by the next City Council to implement this plan, to help house those most vulnerable in our community. We also know that housing affordability and availability continues to be a challenge for many in our city. City Council's Healthy Housing Strategy will help create the inventory needed to prevent young families, professionals, and seniors from leaving our community because they can't afford to stay here. As more and more people choose to call Kelowna home, we also know it's getting harder and more frustrating to get around. Ongoing investments in a balanced transportation network are key. It will enhance efficiency and allow everyone to get where they need to go a little faster. Transportation challenges, however, can't be addressed without addressing climate change. We can't pretend to ignore what has now become the new norm. It's hurting our health, our economy, and ultimately costing us as taxpayers in a form of ongoing damages to our infrastructure. Put simply, inaction is unaffordable and therefore irresponsible. We must reimagine and reinvent our way of living through innovative solutions and policies that will enhance the lives of our children, grandchildren, and generations to follow. Friends, our work will never end, but our effort will be measured by what we leave behind. Above all else, I hope to see our city become home to many more wonderful Kelownians. And it doesn't matter what your income level is, who you worship, the color of your skin, your sexual orientation or identity, or who you love. Kelowna should be a place for everyone. With your support today, I believe Kelowna will be even more inclusive, more prosperous, diverse, and accepting, where we can all feel like we are making a difference and all have a hand in our city's success. Thank you.
Read letters to the editor in our letters section under the opinion button in the yellow masthead. Email your letters to letters@castanet.net.